Viewing from Shoreham to Belle Tout Lighthouse Cliffs, 21st of May 2019, Tuesday, the time 19:05. This observation was carried out using a Nikon P1000. The observation was done by The Ham, and the YouTube URL for that channel. Location: Beachy Head, Belle Tout Lighthouse Cliffs. Location: Shoreham Beach. Location: Shoreham Beach, Church of the Good Shepherd. Location: Shoreham Beach, Church of the Good Shepherd. YouTube drone videos showing this location from above can be seen at the following YouTube URLs. Weather information for Tuesday, the 21st of May, 2019. Summary. In terms of weather conditions, as will be seen from the video footage, it would have been considered as a normal day. The humidity was quite low, which resulted in good visibility along the coast. The sun was behind the camera observer. The coast east of Shoreham Beach was observed with a P1000. Here's the video recording. Viewing key sites along the coast. The next part of this presentation takes stills from the video and compares them to Google Earth Pro and photographs to identify the various locations along the coast. I-360 in Brighton Pier. I-360 in Brighton Pier in Google Earth. St. Dunstan's Hospital for the Blind from the video. St. Dunstan's Hospital for the Blind, Google Earth. White Cliffs Cafe, Saldine from the video. And the White Cliffs Cafe, Saldine from Google Earth. East Saldine opposite Telscombe Tye from the video. East Saldine opposite Telscombe Tye from Google Earth. Rushy Hill Cliffs, Peacehaven, from the video. Rushy Hill Cliffs, Peacehaven. And Rushy Hill Cliffs, Peacehaven from Google Earth. Notice the error in Google Earth. Rushy Hill Cliffs, Peacehaven. This should be Cliffs. Rushy Hill Cliffs, Peacehaven, and Seaford Head in the distance. Seaford Head from the video. And Seaford Head in Google Earth, real footage, and the error in Google Earth. Seaford Head in the distance. And again, Seaford Head. Beachy Head in the video. And Beachy Head in Google Earth. Is Beachy Head the furthest land that can be observed in that direction? There is no other land cliffs past Beachy Head. What was observed was the cliffs of Beachy Head. Numerous drone footage videos of these coastal regions are available on YouTube. Tide data from Tuesday the 21st of May 2019. The tide level at 1905, 2.97 meters above the lowest astronomical tide. Tide level at Beachy Head, between New Haven and Eastbourne, so a mid-value will be taken. The tide level at 1905 was 3.4 meters above the lowest astronomical tide. What is the LAT, or lowest astronomical tide? It's defined as the lowest tide level which can be predicted to occur under average meteorological conditions and under any combination of astronomical conditions. Many national charting agencies, including the United Kingdom Hydrographic Office and the Australian Hydrographic Service, use the LAT to define chart datums. The data analysis. Shoreham tide level above LAT 2.97 meters. Shoreham mean sea level 3.4 meters. Therefore, Shoreham tide level 0.43 meters below mean sea level. The camera tripod on the beach 0.1 meters above tide. Camera on tripod 1.5 meters above the ground. The camera height 2.03 meters and 2.03 meters above tide level. So the camera height 2.05 meters above the total height above tide level. At Beachy Head, the tide level above LAT was 3.4 meters. Beachy Head mean sea level is 3.7, results in 0.3 meters below mean sea level. The cliff is 60 meters above MSL, the cliff that will be focused on. The cliff height 60.3 meters above tide level. Summary. The Beachy Head Belle Tout Lighthouse was observed from Shoreham Beach at a distance of 36.3 kilometers or 22.6 miles. The camera at Shoreham was 2.05 meters above tide level, and the west cliff at Beachy Head was 60.3 meters above tide level. What does the Earth Curve calculator say? According to the globe, or similar size oblate spheroid ellipsoid model at a distance of 36 kilometers or 22.6 miles, the hidden geometric height is 76.5 meters. Although standard refraction is a pseudo-science reification, we shall use it just as a comparison. And at a distance of 36.3 kilometers or 22.6 miles, the hidden refracted height is 63.5 meters. What does hidden geometric height and hidden refracted height actually mean? Hidden geometric height, using mathematical geometry, it can be calculated at what distance one point on a circle or sphere, point A, cannot be seen from another point, point B, due to the curvature blocking the line of sight. The height from the surface of the circle sphere that would not be visible at a distance between the 2 points due to the curvature blocking the line of sight can also be calculated. This blocked height from tide level upwards due to curvature is termed as the hidden geometric height. In the example below, the observer at point B cannot view the white cliff at point A because the curvature of the circle sphere the observer is on is blocking the line of sight to the cliff. The greater the distance the observer is from point A, the more around the curvature the observer will be relative to point A, and the greater the hidden geometric height will be at point A. Hidden refracted height. Surveys done over land across large distances attempt to take into account the assumed refraction of light over land. The surveys assume that the Earth is curved and the land they are surveying is curved. The survey assumes that as light travels, it bends around the assumed curvature. An adjustment is applied to the readings based on the assumed refraction of light occurring at 7/6 of the assumed radius of Earth. Assumed means that these assumptions have not been proven scientifically by the application of the scientific method. The consequences of these assumptions is that the hidden refracted height is less compared to the hidden geometric height, which means using the hidden refracted height less of the location from the ground up at point A will be visible compared to if the hidden geometric height value was used. This is illustrated in the diagram below. If this observation was carried out on a globe with a radius of 6,371 kilometers or 3,959 miles, or again a similar sized oblate spheroid ellipsoid at a distance of 36.3 kilometers or 22.6 miles, then the curvature blocking the line of sight would result in the following hidden heights at point A. The hidden geometric height would be 76.5 meters and the hidden refracted height would be 63.5 meters. If the observation was carried out on a globe, then no section of Belle Tout Lighthouse cliffs lower than 66 meters above the tide level would have been visible. This video still of Beachy Head will be the focus of this presentation. Photograph of the Belle Tout Lighthouse and cliffs. Enhanced sharpness, brightness, contrast, saturation, and temperature. The Belle Tout Lighthouse. Beachy Head and Belle Tout Lighthouse, and the associated YouTube URL. Which cliffs are these and how high are they? Scanning around on Google Earth Pro, there are two possible ways to view these cliffs. Possibility number 1. Possibility number 2. Which one is it? Possibility number 1 or possibility number 2? Which cliffs can be seen by the observer? The line of sight from Shoreham Beach is this way. The cliffs blocking observer's line of sight to the rear cliffs. The height of the sections of cliff above mean sea level. 65 meters, 77 meters, 70 meters, and 53 meters above mean sea level. The height of the front cliffs causes the line of sight to the back cliffs to be blocked to the observer at Shoreham. So, it has to be possibility number 1. How high are these cliff sections? The height of the sections of cliff at Belle Tout Lighthouse, 70.3 meters above tide level and 60.3 meters above tide level. Would we be able to see this if we lived on a globe? What did the curve calculator say again? According to the globe or similar sized oblate spheroid ellipsoid model at a distance of 36.3 kilometers or 22.6 miles, the hidden geometric height is 76.5 meters and although standard refraction is a pseudoscience reification, we shall use it just as a comparison, and at a distance of 36.3 kilometers or 22.6 miles, the hidden refracted height is 63.5 meters. If we lived on a globe, the cliffs under the purple and red lines would not be visible. Conclusions. It would not be possible to observe the Belle Tout Lighthouse cliffs if we lived on a globe or similar-sized oblate spheroid ellipsoid with a radius of approximately 6,371 kilometers or 3,959 miles. They were observed and recorded. We do not live on a globe. How might someone respond to this observation? If anyone says this observation is incorrect or the conclusions are mistaken, then see what personal empirical evidence, recorded and date and time-stamped observations, and measurements they present to support their statement. When empirical evidence is not forthcoming, because they did not have any, one or more of the following will be used instead: obfuscation, deflection, more word salad, direction to a model. When the person supplies no personal empirical evidence, but instead employs one of the 4 distractions listed above, you will immediately know the person is disingenuous and out to deceive you. This is the acid test of honesty. Let's see how Mr. West will attempt to deceive his gullible subscribers this time. Use a model to prove real life isn't real. Put the camera at a deceitfully high elevation. Say it's due to atmospheric conditions or refraction with no empirical evidence to support his statement. Over to you, Mr. West. Don't worry, though. Your subscribers will believe anything. Heads up, Mr. West. New observation coming. This is an observation of the Isle of Wight from Worthing Sailing Club. That's a distance of 60 kilometers, 37 miles. Curve calculator is saying 170 meters refractive hidden. How high are those areas of land? Better check on Google Earth Pro. Well, that poses a problem. Start preparing and helping of word salad for those gullible subscribers. They're going to need something extra tasty to override their own logic and swallow what you spoon feed them this time. Maybe not, just say refraction. That normally is good enough to prevent any critical evaluation. My sincere thanks to Lee the Ham for his observation, the first of many. Paul the Plane for his technical support in the production of this video.